Alright, today as of this morning, we're at $575,152, 16 days left, 76% of the month. And again, the budget was $2.5 million, so we're a little bit behind here. Obviously, we didn't ship much on Friday at all. Okay. Alright, issues we had going on. As soon as we get Waplo 75 pieces off that HC1 047, we gotta call them and have the courier come down here to make their delivery. Okay? So let me know as soon as we get the 75 parts. Obviously, it's time to outsource, build 4 parts and go through those today, so we want to get that going. And obviously, that tech air is a problem. Alright?
Alright, things that we got going on the big side. Jimmy, did they get press 35 screen fixed? Yeah? Alright, so we got to get to the 200s there, and then we need to get that done and then get on to BRN 6. 36, after they get done with the sample, well, I might have to change that because I think we have to do the RTP samples, right? Alright, so we're going to have to find somewhere else for fill 37. That's going to be hot. I'll have to take a look at that. 26, I believe the camera's fixed, right? So we're good to go there. 14, we got to figure out what's going on with Tech Air. We need to get that in. 10, Jimmy, we need to get to the BOS PK5. Okay, and then we need to pull and clean the screw on press 6 and get to the BOS PK3 so we can get those up and running and shipped out, okay? So I don't know if maintenance can help with that a little bit, because that's a big job to get that screw out and clean. We've tried to run it before with acid clean, it doesn't work, so it's got to be pulled and cleaned. Pictures that we got today, back by press 14, there's just some toads, stuff unorganized. Just when I was walking through, I know you guys have already cleaned up a lot of this, but there was just material on the floor pretty much all through the factory. Again, over here by press 6, the grinder's just throwing material all over the floor. Again, there's a lot of cards just sitting around on hot boxes, but if the cards are bad, get them over to maintenance so they can get them fixed. If they're good, get them into a controller, okay? We don't want them just sitting around so they get knocked over. Jimmy, by press 11, there's just runners on the floor. Again, this grinder's just throwing material all the way over onto all these boxes and everything that's over there. I took a picture of this. I know I seen Kenny taking it over to the tool shop or the maintenance area. Does anybody know how this happened, how we bent the chute? I mean, these things are like $2,000. I mean, they're not cheap. They're stainless steel, custom built for us. Now we're going to send it back, and it'll probably cost us $500 just to try and get it bent back straight. Ladder back, they're not put away from the maintenance department. I kind of took this specifically because you guys always say that people on the floor take your tools and take all the stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's the new press, and that's where you guys were using it last. So, okay. That's what I had for pictures. There's some suggestions today. Place a broom and a dustpan in the break room to complete table set. That way someone is assigned to sweep on the last break. In the afternoon meeting, the Spanish people are sitting through the English version, and then for 10 minutes afterwards, they're doing a Spanish version as well. Seems kind of like a waste. So maybe we can come up with a way that we can have 2 separate meetings or something so that not all the same people are standing around. So we'll talk about that. More people should know how to use the large label maker. Right now people are waiting to get things made. So it's been on my list of things that I want to do is like just a quick training video because it's really simple. It's not that complicated to use. So we'll work on that. That's been on the list of things that we want to try and do. So we'll try to get maybe or some instructions on how to do it. It's not very difficult, okay? This is a suggestion for SYS 99. When we run that over there on the small side, they got to put the screens in that mold, and they have to go in a certain orientation, or they don't make good parts. So they want to mark the mold somehow so that you know how to put the screen in there the right way. So that's something that we'll take a look at. I don't know if we can put a mark and put some paint in it, something like that, so you know exactly which way the screen has to line up. So we'll have to see what we can do there. Okay, so that's what I got for suggestions. Customers, I know Tech Air probably will be here today if we can get that running, and Incinerator.
And then Wednesday we have ECC president coming in, so we got to be ready for that also. All the Kaizen events have dates on them up there, so please mark the dates except for Taylor's. So we'll put some dates on those, so we'll get those going. All right. Also, I skipped it here. Brian, we need to find out, the last time we ran SYS 166, we had it out for flash, and it went to the tool room. We haven't ran it since, and we cannot find the tool here in the building. So can you find out if there's look back to see if there is a possibility that we sent it out to the tool shop and it just sitting there? All right. Is this working? Okay. So just real quick, just to do just a tape gun for Robin and Keith out in the shipping department. Instead of just laying it down, we tried these fast cat magnets, and it seems to work. So we're looking at finding a way that we can put them on the presses the same way. So you can just take it off the press where the magnets are and actually just stick it right back on, and it stays there where it's at, okay? So we don't have to, same thing, we can outline it, we can use it foam. It's just another way to, make a shadow work, so it might make it a little bit easier. And also, we're just going to watch the Tanner Adderley show again, but maybe not. Israel, did you get cleaner by the microwaves for me? On that one spot? A bottle of cleaner by the microwaves? Okay, so, alright, cool. So we got cleaner by the microwaves too. Just skip to the lab. There we go, you don't need it. Alright, so again, remember, clean up after yourself. I have to say, I did stop in after the second shift, and I did, and this morning it wasn't bad, but it seems like everyone's cleaning up, respecting the other people. That's all I ask. Respect for the other people when you're done cleaning, okay? If anyone has suggestions on a better place to put the paper towels, or a better way to put the paper towels in a Windex bucket, I'm all for it. It's obviously a bulky, it's supposed to sit in the corner where we got the TV and stuff, so it's not going to fit in that corner. So that's why it's sitting where it's at right now. So if you guys have a suggestion of a better place for that in the lunchroom, let me know. Or a better way to store it. Okay? So we got to find a better way. Alright. Paul was talking about continuously improving with focus on improving the life of the customer. Alright? Not too long ago, a team of engineers and business managers from Bombardier, the people who make Learjets, recently toured FastCat. One of them shared a story with me. He had attended a retirement party for an engineer friend. After the engineer had received so many gifts and well wishes, he reflected for a moment on his 30-year career at his company. With some regret, he said, "For 30 years they had the work of my hands. They could have had the work of my head and my heart for no extra cost, but they never asked." Alright, it's about just getting the information from people and asking for it, okay? Lean leaders will draw out the gifts and skills of a whole person. This is what I heard so loud and clear from the Lexus vice president in Japan so many years ago. The most important thing is our people. We don't care about the next technology, the next sales strategy, or the next great model. We invest in our people. And finally, you will draw out the best of your people have to offer if you approach them with humility and gratitude. Lean leaders must respect their people and recognize that each person brings their own unique genius to the table. If you think about it, this takes a lot of pressure off of you as a leader. What a relief that you don't have to come up with every good idea. You have an ocean of possibilities and ideas just waiting to be tapped into from your people. Why would you ignore or put on the shelf your most valuable source of genius? All right? I can't say that enough. I mean, where's Ginny? On Thursday, when we have our meeting over Friday, right? We talked about the box. Two things I came out of Friday's meeting with Ginny, Maria, and Jessica is, one, I had fun. We were laughing about it. We were coming up and joking about what's going on because all of a sudden we're sitting there and we didn't think there was a problem, and then we saw Maria come up and try and make tape for the box, and she messed it up like 3 3 different times and just didn't have it long enough. And then we were like, wow, we didn't realize we had a problem. There's a bigger problem than we thought we had, okay? And then the other thing is, listening to ideas, all 4 of us fed off each other. We brought up one idea, then Ginny had an idea, and then Maria had an idea, and then we went back to Ginny's idea and made it better. It was a lot of fun. I mean, and so we came up with some great ideas. So just ask the questions. You build off of each other. It's really, it's a lot of benefit to just speaking up and talking about it, okay? This last one is, it's going to be broken up in about 2 days because it's a little bit longer. It's about Kaizen.